Sagittarius, to your mid-month reading for September. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. This message, please. Having the resistance to change with some personal transformation and transition going on over here. So there could be something that you're working on that you're having a really hard time letting go of, right? Whatever it might be. So it is talking right now that you are having some emotional, a little bit of turmoil going on as you're trying to leave this one situation behind and move forward. Okay, so it could be whatever it is for you. Okay, everybody's story is a little bit different, so let's jump right in here and see what is going on. This message, please clarify. Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's saying it can't get any worse. It can only get better from here on. So whatever it is that you're trying to let go of, it just feels like there's a pause that's going on where you might need to surrender a little bit more, take a little more action, right? As you're kind of thinking over here. Maybe you're thinking over here of how to get this done quicker. How am I going to let this go? Why does this keep affecting me? Right? So, and it is the Five of Coins in reverse. So there is some improvement to the situation, but I do feel like whatever it is, you want to improve it more, right? By completely transforming this and getting it out of the energy, out of your life, however it is. So, but there's been so much improvement. I just feel like you're kind of in a stuck place right now where you just are having a rough time trying to completely let this go so that you can have that Ace of Pentacles. So, yeah, there could be clearing some kind of boundaries or needing some kind of direct communication with the Queen of Swords over here. It could even just be the perception of clearing the mind to allow it to unfold as you have the Hangman over here. Really thinking about maybe how this needs to work. Maybe you felt you had a plan and it kind of didn't go the way you wanted it to go. So it could be even the kind of slid backwards scenario over here. Yeah. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So there could be something going on that you might even feel like you're a little obsessed with getting this done, but not seeing a clear path to how you're going to get it done. So it does feel like you keep slipping and sliding in different directions as you're trying to get this done. So let's see. Let's go ahead and clarify on the Ten of Swords in reverse. Please, Spirit. Yeah, you might have lack of faith that this is going the way you want it to go. You may have just kind of disconnected. Maybe as time was going on, you felt everything was going good. As soon as it started kind of backsliding, you kind of disconnected from the situation. And that's kind of where it got you maybe a little stuck over here with the Hangman and you have the Emperor. But really wanting to get this done. Feeling like, you know what, I've got to focus more on being more disciplined about this situation. Knowing that, you know, I have to take full control of this situation to get through it. But I feel like it's kind of a power struggle for you, Libra, to get yourself either back on track, right, to move forward. It feels like that's exactly what it feels like. You kind of lost track. So kind of sitting in your own inner truth over here, kind of in your own quiet power before you make that leap, before you make that next move, make that next jump, trying to figure this out, knowing that you do have the confidence, right? But it could even made you lose a little bit of self-confidence within this situation. Sometimes when we do slide a little bit, we go backwards a little bit, sometimes it does make us feel like, oh my gosh, can I do this? Do I have the control to do this? Right? Am I strong enough to do this? So no, you guys will be fine. This is just, you know, you might just feel like there's not enough teamwork around you. Maybe it's become a little too disorganized, too dysfunctional. You might feel like you're working alone in the project, in the situation, not getting enough support. Maybe you lost your support system. Maybe it's just the support from yourself as well, right? As we lose a little bit of discouragement and a little self-confidence within a situation, sometimes it causes this disharmony, right? So it is saying that you're going to need a little more self-discipline. I think you know that, though. because you are feeling very stuck within this situation. So, but you do know, oh my gosh, look, I'm working without a reward. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is all about rewards, and it's like I was on this path to having this reward, and now I feel like I'm kind of working without a reward. Well, that's just because you're feeling stuck, right? You're feeling stuck. And when we get stuck, that's kind of how things go. So over here, you do have the Death card coming out. So saying that there is going to be an ending coming soon, guys. You're going to figure this out. You will figure this out and avoid this conflict. And I believe it is a mental conflict of where you're going. How am I going to get back on track? You're going to reach that inner strength. You're going to pull that inner strength, right? Pull it out. This reading is from around the 17th to the 22nd. So I do feel within the next couple of days, guys, you're definitely going to start really reining this in as you get yourself into emperor mode. It's just going to kind of click, and you're going to know exactly where it's going to be. You're no longer going to try to avert the situation. You're going to take that tower moment for yourself, that great awakening that's going to say, okay, you know what, this was kind of a stormy time, but it's all going to pass, right? If you fall kind of off the horse, we dust ourselves off and get back on track, right? So don't be your own inner critic. Don't keep yourself stuck so much, because it does say that the Eight of Swords will go away, right? It is going to go away as soon as you accept it and understand, you know what? It's okay. It's okay that I couldn't figure out how to do this, or it didn't work the way I wanted it to work. It's all going to work itself out, guys. Okay, so you do have the sun coming out, because after the storm comes the sun. So you're definitely feeling a positive change coming in towards the end of the mid-month over here, as you are definitely traveling towards what's really inspiring you, figuring it out, feeling excited. Now you're going to feel like this free spirit. Why? Because you freed yourself from this place where you felt stuck, and you're going to be able to move forward feeling your best with the Chariot over here as well. Wow. A lot of major arcanas over here. So whatever you guys are doing is very important to you. Probably got about 6 major arcanas on the board. So this is something that you know what, I need to leave this behind. This is for my better good. You will find this willpower and determination to really want to move. And you're going to see the opportunities really coming to you. And it's going to, start allowing you to daydream about what it is you truly want, instead of just kind of nitpicking the situation. Now you can get back to, hey, you know what? I was doing this for a purpose, right? And finding that purpose and rejoicing for that purpose and offering yourself this, dreamy new outcome of where it is. You know what? This is the way it's going to be, right? Start getting those intuitive messages coming through, leading you to more curiosity about how it is you want to get to the places you want. There's a lot of possibilities. And I think that that's what it is. It's a lot of wishful thinking that comes through daydreaming. Hey, you know what? I figured it out. Wow, I love this, which will lead you to your 10 of Pentacles. So definitely you're going to be just fine, right? Where you felt like the Ace of Pentacles is kind of like, it's kind of falling away. Did it really fall away? No, it didn't. Did it kind of just get pushed back a little bit? Yeah. It's only because you got stuck, though. But it didn't mean that you actually missed the opportunity. It didn't mean that it actually went away. It just means that, you know what? I got stuck. I had a problem, and now I'm going to fix it. So whatever problems you're having, whether it's in a relationship or work or finding a job or creating something, whatever it is you're doing or letting go of, right? Then you're going to feel like, you know what? I got this. I got it. There you go, guys. I got it. 10 of Cups. And I'm moving with willpower, determination, and strength. Getting back on that track. Getting back on that horse. Knowing exactly where you're going because you see the tools that you have within yourself. So really now holding on to that pentacle, really looking at this pentacle, saying, you know what, I'm not going to let go of this pentacle now. I would actually love now to see the 4 of Coins pop out, because I can feel like you were so stable within this situation in the next couple of days. That, you know what, this is where all of everything is coming through, and I can see the progress, really starting to see the progress being made. So it's not a win-lose situation. Okay, you got the Ace of Cups coming out. No, it's something that's going to fill your cup, and you definitely know, well, the star was upside down where you were kind of losing faith within the situation, and now it says, no, I'm determined. I've healed myself from this situation. I know where I'm going. I'm going after my dreams, and I have complete, total hope and faith. So that hope and faith will be restored within yourself as soon as you become clear of how to, you know, get to where you need to be. For some of you, it feels like you may have mismanaged a little bit of money, having all these coins up here, and it may have left you a little of a shortage, right? A little bit of a shortage. Also, because we have the Five of Pentacles over here, which could have been some kind of financial loss, right? So if you felt like, you know what, I was doing good, then I misused money or overspent or something of this nature, you know, and didn't do it right, it's saying to have faith. It's all going to be replenished with the Ace of Cups as we figure out how to become the King of Pentacles. So now you have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So if this is a household situation with the Ten of Cups, everything's going to be fine. For those of you in a committed relationship where it feels like, you know what, yeah, we're having some kind of struggle at home, you're going to be just, oh my God, and then you have the World and the Sun, and what is that popping out? The Two of Cups. Wow. Wow, really reuniting yourself with a healthier outlook of the situation and more positivity, right? Because as, like I said, as the storm goes away, you're going to find yourself in a better place, in a better situation. It's just waiting for the tides to turn. And a lot of the tides to turn is just within your own inner thinking, right? Through the twists and turns over here. You're just making this kind of cycle change for yourself as you're looking towards the rewards and how you can now plan things, right? Like I said, don't be your own inner critic over here. Yes, you know, you might be trying to take the blame, right? But blaming yourself is not going to be the situation, guys, that you actually have to get fair with yourself, you know, and just come back. And don't be too harsh on yourself just because, you know, something has fallen and you feel like, you know, damn it, you know, I was on a good roll and I kind of went backwards a little bit, right? I didn't take the reins. I didn't take the control where I should have. Everything seems to be coming right at you with that big yes card, two biggest yes cards in the deck. Look at that, and the second biggest yes card in the deck, and the third biggest yes card in the deck. So don't tell me 1, 2, and 3. You are on your way to victory. I'm going to rhyme. Why not, right? Why not? Okay, guys, so yeah, it does. It's showing that you have been. You've been through some kind of toil and labor over here, working your hardest, right? Working your hardest, busting your butt on this little journey over here to get to where your rewards are. Yeah. But you have the sudden wealth coming out. So there you go. It's like the same, once again, as that beautiful Ten of Pentacles. And it could even be message related, whether it's a message from your higher self or for somebody. Yeah. Who wants to help out or, you know, give you a message of encouragement or helping you along the way. They may even give you some kind of advice on how to reach your fortune, your great fortune, your reward. That way, you can just start planting those seeds again. Not lost, right? It's just a little bit of a setback. Okay, so I would have to say that the best message for everything is really this great fortune, having, like I said, all of these, plus the Ace of Cups. So, wow, guys. Okay, a beautiful message for the mid-month. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.